Kia ora. I'm sitting here about to begin the first of what I believe will be a bit of a series of reflections from my hammock. So I'm lying here in my hammock under a pūrere tree, a beautiful New Zealand hardwood that I planted myself 20 odd years ago, and there's a little story to go with that. But first, there's a little story about the putting up of the hammock today. We've got a late summer in New Zealand, in Auckland, Aotearoa, and this is the first time I've put the hammock up this summer, and I've got a new spot for it under this tree. So it took a little bit of engineering work climbing up the tree, a bit of tree climbing, and that had a little beautiful reflection for me too, because I used to climb a pūrere tree in my backyard when I was just 7 or 8 years old. So I sort of had a bit of a flashback as I clambered up this beautiful tree. And then there was another tinge of sadness as I found my old dog that passed away a year ago now. Her dog chain I managed to utilise to hang the other end of the hammock up. So just a little reflection on here. So, you know, we weave in and out of our pasts and our histories, and they just have little moments of, I don't know, illustration or illumination to our lives. Oh, here comes a train. Can you hear that? Yeah, so I back onto a rail line here. Across the odd 20 odd years that we've lived here, we've got used to that as a backdrop to our backyard conversations. So you can all join me now in that reality of our backyard and all the awesome conversations that have gone on here. So the first thing I want to talk about in these reflections is what I'm a stand for, which is to find the surprising unity in our difference in humanity. It's a big thing, and that's the subtitle of my book, The Weave. And it's something that I feel very deeply about, and I'm blessed to have actually got to a realisation and understanding of that's what I'm here to do and shed some light on. So I believe that we're in an era where we have the opportunity to integrate in a more balanced fashion than ever before our hearts, our minds and our bodies. So over the last few hundred years we've become pretty amazing at our understandings of science, we've become brilliant in the arts, we've engineered great feats, we've created and utilised amazing technology. But there's a lot of fear around at the moment of where that's all going to take us next. So I believe that through the practice of balancing our hearts and minds and bodies, we can come together in our common humanity in a way that we never have before. We can reach out and touch and integrate and live with and be a part of such diverse communities today that it offers us an amazing opportunity to have a greater harmony if we so choose to look for it. It'll take us stepping out of our headspace, because we get pretty stuck there. We try to get it right with data and metrics and actions that say we will be a diverse and integrated community if we tick all these boxes. But it's about our heart space as much as anything else, in tandem with doing the right things with our minds and intellects, that's going to have us connect across cultures in a way that we never have before. My book, The Weave, and the workshops and mentoring programs I run are all about that. So join me, stay a while, listen in. I'm going to do a little more of this. The cicadas are singing in the background. It's a beautiful, blissful world to be in if you can find that spot, which I believe we all have the opportunity to do. Kia ora tātou.